Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whichever one that is for you, please take it. This is your girl Fina M. Claire. You're welcome back. Please guys, I really appreciate your coming. If today is the first time, you're highly welcome. Please subscribe before you go, and for those my old followers, you're highly welcome as well. And don't forget to like the video before you go, and also remember to share the video after watching. Today we are here to talk about 5-bedroom bungalow with penthouse. This one has penthouse on it. This is a rough estimate I've come with, guys. I'm here with a rough estimate, okay? So we are going to start with the materials as well. Please, before I will start this, I want to correct something about the bungalow video I uploaded last time, because so many of you were asking questions on that drew my attention back. Please, I made mention of some bags of cement. That was for DPC, from foundation to DPC level, please, because so many of you were asking, is this the total bag of cement you use for the whole building? Hey, how is it possible? Even at the long run, you had me talking about how many bags that was used for only chucking of blocks. So you should know that 40 bags wasn't for the whole building. Please, I just want to correct it now. And then now let's dive into the video. We are starting with foundation. Foundation, as usual, you know that the beginning of it is foundation, digging of the foundation, and after that, what next? The materials, I'm going to break down the materials very well for you so that you can understand it very, very well without any mistakes. Foundations to DPC. 12 mm rod. I'm telling you, these rods I'm going to mention is not just from foundation to DPC. This will be for the whole building. From foundation to DPC, the pillars, the deckings, the parapets, and all that. That is what I am going to make mention for you. 140 12 mm rods, 30 10 mm rods, 35 8 mm rods, and 24 16 mm rod. Remember, we have penthouse here, so there is some there's a need for 16 mm. So then 3 bundles of binding wire will be needed for this building. Then cement from foundation to DPC, 26 bags for blinding of the foundation. I had to indicate them so that I don't make such mistakes again. 26 bags for the blinding of the foundation, then 14 bags for block work from foundation to DPC level, then 30 bags for casting of the DPC. Altogether, we are looking at 70 bags of cement for foundation to DPC. Then I'm going to mention for you other bags or other quantities that we'll be using for the rest of the building. DPC to lintel, including casting of the lintel, we are looking at 8 bags. Decking, you are looking at 10 bags. And then block work and parapet, we are looking at 17 bags. Then plastering, we are looking at 65 bags. 65 bags for the plastering. Remember, this is a rough estimate, and I made this by myself out of experience. Yeah, so I believe it's going to help you go a long way. If you are not getting exactly what I'm calling, you should not be far from it, okay? You should not be far from it, or it might even be lower than what I'm mentioning for you here. So it depends. So all together for the building, we are looking at 250 bags of cement. 250 bags of cement. Then the next thing is blocks. Yeah, blocks. We'll be needing like 4,000 to 4,500 blocks, because in this it's just like duplex. You'll be needing from foundation to DPC, you'll be needing from DPC to lintel, and you also be needing for the one room up. So And it's 5 bedroom we are talking about. It's 5 bedroom we are talking about. So we have to calculate 4,500. It might not be up to. It might be up to. It might not be up to. But for us not to expect small and end up spending high, that is why I had to calculate 4,500 blocks at the rate of 270. Yeah, cement now is 4,300, 4,200. Is coming down a bit. I think I didn't mention the prices of rod. 16 mm is sold at the rate of 6.5. 12 mm is sold at the rate of 4.5. 10 mm is sold at the rate of 3.4. 3.334, even 3.250 I've gotten. Then 8 mm is sold at the rate of 2.22 and 50. So that is that. Is there any other thing I've not called the prices? No. So blocks, I've said it. We calculated 4,500 blocks here at the rate of 270. Then the next thing is carpentry work. You guys know that when we talk of carpentry work, we are talking about the planks, nails, bamboo. There will be need for bamboo because we are decking. Okay, so we need like 300 lengths of boards, 100 lengths of bamboo. Then for the building, 4 bags of nails of different sizes that will be needed. Then 3 bundles of binding wire from foundation to the finishing. All this I'm calling is from foundation to the finishing. I had to break only the cement so that you guys can understand very well. Then trip sands. We'll be needing like 5 trips of sharp sand for casting, 5 trips of lateral sand for filling, 2 trips of chalking sand for block work, and 3 trips of plastering sand for plastering. Then 45 tons of chipping, both for blinding, casting of DPC, casting of pillars, and all the decking and everything for the building. 45 tons. Then some waters, some tanks of waters will be needed. Now labor. Transportation, you guys know, is not for free, so we'll always add it so that you have it in the mind, in your mind, that such a thing is coming your way. When we talk about labor, we talk about the money for the transportation expenses. We talk about the money for the transportation, the money you'll be paying the laborers, the workers, and all that, your engineer. So that is what you are going to, the workmanship as a whole. That is what we are going to calculate together here. Excavation, 100,000. It might not be up to, but I just had to put this 100,000. Then transportation, remember we said that the total length of rod we'll be needing will be, okay, I didn't put it, I didn't mention it. The rods, let's start with the cement. The cement is 250 bags as a whole, from foundation to ending of it. 250 bags by 200. The loading, the offloading, and the transportation is 200. So we are having 50,000 there. Then the money for the rods, 230 lengths. All together, the money for the planks, 300. The money for the bamboo, 100. And then the next thing will be labor for casting. I've been saying it that when some places casting they charge per bags, while some places they just charge you that this is the money you should pay. So we are going to calculate with the bags price, which is 650, 700. I'm calculating with 650. So for cement, like 100 bags of cement will be used for casting. 6 bags of cement will be used for block work, and 65 bags of cement for plastering. So that you will be calculated as well. The workmanship for carpenter. Well, I had to put 280 for the whole building, please. For the whole building, 280. Iron bender, 300. The medicine man 300. You know, it's true. I know some of you will be like, but she have calculated the expense. Yes, we have calculated it, but remember that those helpers that used to help them carry, those laborers that used to help them carry concrete, for example, mix it and all that, they pay them separately. So that's why I had to put this one down. It might not be up to anywhere because some of it has been removed already, but I just had to put 300,000 naira there. Then the engineer money, the grand total with the plastering money as well, we are having 7.292, approximately 7.3 million naira, 7,300,000 naira. That is what you should expect from foundation of 5-bedroom bungalow with penthouse, from foundation to parapet, together with plastering. Please, there is plastering in it. 7.3. Then without plastering, we should be looking at 6.8 million without plastering, together with the decking and everything in it. So then when we calculate it with I'm going to give this estimate. I'm dropping the one with roofing, but it's not with stone coated. I made this estimate with this Cameroon roofing sheet. It's among the cheapest roofing sheet you can use, and it's also beautiful. When you look at it, it's not bad, you know. So that is what I calculated it to. That is what I made the estimate with Cameroon roofing sheet. So with the roofing sheet, with the roofing and plastering, we are having 8.8 million. With the roofing and plastering, please, 8.8. Then if you want to add up the windows on the average one, please, because when it comes to this finishing, if not because the person demanded that I should just give a rough estimate of everything that has to do with the building, you guys know I don't normally mention this, because when it comes to finishing, it's of different quality with different prices. Window, there is window 40 by 40, I mean, what are they calling it, of 55,000. There is one of 25. There is one of 60 something. So it depends. When you come to sanitary wares as well, toilets, there is one of 20 something. There is one of 30 something. There is one of 200 and something. So that's why I don't normally involve myself on this, but averagely I'm going to give you guys all these. Windows 600, doors 400, sanitary 400 at least. If you can get the master's room, the madam's room, maybe a WC, a toilet of 40 or 60,000, you can as well get the other ones with the normal toilet of with the hanging WC of 20 something thousand. So you can end up at this 400. Electrical 450. Painting 450, tiles 1.2, POP 1.5. POP, some of them will come to the sitting room to the POP, then inside their room will be this normal ceiling board, or they will use PVC ceiling. They can use any type of ceiling that is cheaper than POP. So averagely I just had to calculate 1.5. Then the protectors and rails 600. Interlogging and the landscaping 550. Wardrobes and kitchen cardboard 450. And after everything, we are able to get 15.4, or let's just say 15.5 million naira for this house averagely when it comes to finishing. So you should not take it. Remember that the roofing sheet we used is not one of 4 points, 3 points. We didn't use that one, because if you had to use stone coated roofing sheet on this, you should be looking at 19 million or 18 million. Let's just say 17 million
or 18 million if you are to use that roofing sheet together. If you are to use expensive what is it called, plumbing materials and all that, ties. You know, when it comes to ties, it has different types. Also, there's one you can get at the rate of 3,000 something, there's one of 10,000 something, there's one of 8,000 something. So it depends on the one you want for your building. But averagely, when you are going for this kind of building, you should be looking at 15 to 16 million naira. Yeah, this is what I have for you guys today. Don't forget to share this video. I love you guys. A lot of you shared my video last time, and some of you have joined me on my Facebook page, but many of you have not joined. Please go join me on my Facebook page, where I share some information as well with you there. Please join me, share the page, like my videos, and invite your people there to come and join us. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Love you.